This is the interview,
Yeah.
the one that
You
Meltzer
ready?
called the weirdest ever. You got Gene Okerlund on the stage. Out comes Hulk Hogan, Randy Savage, and Sting. Hogan still in his black Hulkster.
Wait. This is a funny little bit. I don't know if you notice this or not.
Ooh.
Yes, from the waist up, he is wearing black. From the camera's point of view, he is wearing black. But once he goes through half of his promo and he kind of rips his shirt off to reveal, and he takes his bandana off to reveal that he's wearing the red and yellow underneath, the camera zooms out and he was always wearing the red and yellow pants.
The pants the whole time?
He was wearing the red and yellow pants the whole time. But for the audience at home, we didn't see it.
Wow.
Because we only saw, and I actually thought to myself when he started ripping the shirt and ripping the bandana off, I said, God, it's gonna be weird if he's trying to pull his pants off.
Right, yeah, and he does.
And then they pull the camera back and there he is. He's already in the red and yellow. So I mean, what a giveaway.
Must have been weird to be in the scope, yeah.
Oh, totally weird to be in the scope.
He's got a black shirt on and he's got yellow pants on under that. So this is supposed to be a moment. This is supposed to be something people pop for. People are supposed to be longing for Hulk Hogan to return to the red and yellow, and instead they chant Hogan sucks.
People didn't pop for it. They flopped for it.
They flopped for it. They did.
You want me to do it? Mm-hmm. All right. Well, you know something, Mean Gene. Out of something bad always comes something good, brother. Because these Hulkamaniacs have stood with me with the training, the prayers, and the vitamins, and the believing in yourself, and the believing in Hulk Hogan, and the reading of the Observer, dude. I took a walk on the dark side, brother. If I would have taken,
what a stupid idea this was. Hogan's gonna wear black and freak out.
Side. I mean, I'm sure he was on the phone every day with Mark Calloway. He said, dude, I'm going to the dark side, dude, on WCW. You should come in, brother. Be the Undertaker, and we could have a big program, dude. And I'll go over.
Beep. Call me back. It's the answering machine. Mark never picks up the phone.
He's totally screening calls. 95.
Yeah, it's like Rod.
Yeah,
screening the calls in Texas, no less.
This is the third time Vince has called tonight. I gotta just.
Do you think something's wrong?
No, I do.
Well, honey, something. She's like washing the dishes. Honey, something's always wrong with him. Yeah. She's doing like a circular motion with a rag on a white dish.
Oh man. Just like Rod is trying to live his normal, professional wrestling eyes life. He wants to stay away from the business, but Vince calls like maybe once every 6 months. And just like
drunk,
completely berates. He's drunk. He's hostile.
He's high.
And this is his and this is a courtesy call. Like Vince is doing a courtesy call to Rod, and he's threatening him and his children.
Vince calls every Christmas morning.
Yeah, he calls Christmas morning, and he calls on the 4th of July. Wish you a happy birthday, America, and happy Christmas.
Rod, thanks for being my brother, and thank you for Hulkamania.
It's like, thank you, Vince.
Was he the boss in Office Space? Rod?
Okay. Oh, man. Anyway, if I would have taken the final step, maybe I wouldn't be here with my two best friends tonight.
Taking the final step. He's using all this innuendo and all these euphemisms for turning heel.
But brother, now I know who my friends are, man. Yep. And tonight the dark side of Hulk Hogan, brother, will be no more, brother. The dark side of Hulk Hogan is over, brother.
Yeah, no, that's the problem. It wasn't over.
It was just beginning, brother. Another thing that I noticed, I put a note in between thing is it. You know what? It's weird. It's weird, and it's somewhat electrifying to see Hogan and Sting standing next to each other.
Yeah, I agree, 100%.
It's like, for some reason, it's like
Austin and Goldberg.
Shit, this is WCW. Like, it's weird. It's like it. Hogan and Savage, obviously that's fine. Even Sting and Savage feels fine, but Hogan and Sting, like old Sting.
Yep.
blonde-haired Sting is like, and the fact that they have this weird, I mean, I'm sure it was Hogan just trying to get the rub off of Sting and trying to, make any kind of pop that he got, that Sting got, kind of blend in, make people think that Hogan got the pop.
Yeah.
Because he's been like, quote unquote, best friends with Sting since the moment Hogan came into the company.
Mm-hmm.
To the point where Sting doesn't even have a match on Halloween Havoc 94. Nice job. Thanks, brother.
Forgot about that.
Like he walks, it's so funny. He walks out. I'll never forget. Like this is the only pay-per-view I ever bought from WCW. Mm-hmm. Of course I want Sting to be on it. I'm not stupid. I'm a fan of Sting, Mm-hmm. I want Sting to be on it. I want the biggest guys to be on it. And he's not wrestling, and I get him coming out in a tuxedo. Mm-hmm. And he comes out, I'm going to sit right in the front. I'm going to sit right there in the front row, make sure nothing bad happens.
Oh, boy.
Okay. Thanks, Stinger.
Yeah.
Anyway, Hogan. We're going to burn in the Dungeon of Doom, brother. Never again will I question Sting, Macho Man, my friend. Sting has stuck by me from day one. I want to be your friend forever, dude. I don't care what your trip is with Lex Luger. I will always be your friend, Stinger. And then there's something, I don't know what happens in between here in the next Hogan promo. I think they talked to Sting and Savage, but I didn't write that down.
Mm-hmm.
Did you write that down?
Sting says the black is gone for good. Yeah. Savage says, you're wrong, I was wrong, and I want to say I'm sorry. You're the coolest dude in the world. To Hulk Hogan, he says that.
You're the coolest dude in the world.
Okay, now that makes me want to hate Hulk Hogan.
Makes me want to hate everybody.
The coolest dude in the world, that's got to be a rib. That choice of words has got to be sabotage. You know, whatever. All right.
Savage-tage.
Yeah. His own special brand of it.
Yeah. Well, you know something, Mean Gene. Something that's really funny that we've been laughing about in the back is the fact that everybody said the Macho Man has a legitimate injury, brother.
Legitimate
injury, brother.
That's just not a word to use on a wrestling broadcast.
Wait. What a joke. The Macho Man's arm is perfect. That was just a plan.
Oh.
Because between the Stinger, Macho Man, and Hulk Hogan, the WCW title is going to be with the Hulkamaniacs. Observe this, brother. This is what we call a rag sheet, brother. A rag sheet, not even a dirt sheet. He calls it a rag sheet.
Sounds like dirty linens.
With skid marks.
Oh. A rag sheet. It's like what they have at refugee camps.
It's when you're at a hotel and it's the leftover, it's the linens, the dirty linens. They call it. Oh, what are you doing with the laundry? I'm doing the rag sheets.
This is my blanket made out of observers. A quilt.
They say the Giant is going to win the match. They say Macho Man was hurt. This is like, you know what, brother? It's just like Saddam Hussein's reign over Kuwait. Oh wait, it's just like a dinosaur compared to the internet, dude. The internet's got the scoops.
The internet's got the scoops. Does it got the scoops and slam?
And boss?
Hulk has lost his mind. This is where the wheels start to come off. This exact moment.
We're going to steal the belt. The Stinger, the Macho Man, and the Hulkster together. The Macho Man is not hurt. It's a work, dude, and no one's getting rolled up tonight, brother.
It's a work, dude. That's the quote that's going to go on his headstone. It's a work, dude. No shit. Well, why do you treat it like a shoot then, Hulk? You know what's funny?
Yeah.
It's like, here he is trying to come up with this thing that the whole time we were pretending Randy's arm was hurt. For what? I don't know. What did they get out of that? I mean, what did him pretending to be hurt get them?
I mean, who do they fool?
Right. I mean, you haven't achieved the end yet. Why are you blowing up his spot now? You know?
Right. Why are you like letting go of the surprise?
So the idea that he's not really hurt and it was a plan all along. And what do they do for the rest of the entire show? They sell the arm as 100% hurt. and extremely compromising to Randy Savage's ability to execute.
Because it was. Because it was hurt.
Because it was hurt. And Hogan, because he thinks he can put one over on Dave Meltzer, is completely blowing up like something that's central to the storytelling arc of this entire show.
You know what it is? You know, Hogan, some people found out that Hogan actually writes the Observer.
Yeah.
You know, in that closet.
Got out. Yep.
And he got out, and so he had to kind of pull one over on himself.
That was kind of the secret subtext of the whole thing. Mm-hmm. So yeah, that's legitimately what he said and did. And he threw, after he said, observe this, he threw the Observer into the little pit of fire that he'd thrown his black clothes in. Yeah. Yep.
Gene was getting nervous. There's some funny moments. Gene's getting nervous, and then Sting is kind of like trying to wave the smoke away. It's burning a little too hard for him.
Right. It just starts raging. All of a sudden, it's like, Gene's like, fuck it.
Oh man!
Scope that.
Then to close, though, this was money. Hogan threatens the fans. He says, "What are you Hulkamaniacs gonna do when the Stinger, Macho Man, and the Hulkster run wild on you guys?"
It makes it sound like they're gonna do a Ron Artest and start destroying people in the stands.
And he turns to Gene and he says, "What are they gonna do?" I don't know. Go home.
Do what they want to do right now. Just leave.
Leave because they're miserable. They want to watch Survivor Series instead.
Oh, so